Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Rockies.Cinema, aka Pedro, and today we're going to be coming at you with episode 1 of Would You Rather, and this is a series I'm sure you've seen on many other channels. I've always enjoyed watching them. I know my buddy Prime does it, and he's continued to do it for a while, and I think my buddy BKYT did his first one the other day. Either way, I want to start doing them. They're pretty fun. I do them on stream sometimes, and I would really love to do them. So today's is going to be pretty interesting. I thought I would start it out with something that I, of course, am always into. I'm always into sports, if you guys didn't know. I watch SportsCenter fucking 3-4 hours a day, and so I'm pretty involved in sports. And so today's Would You Rather would be, would you rather win the World Series or win the Super Bowl? Okay, alright. So, would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl? The World Series. That's just me. The World Series. I'm just going to lay it out there right now. The World Series. I've always been a baseball fan. I've always played baseball way more than football. I played football for like a year. I played baseball for my entire life. So, the World Series. Right out there. The World Series. The Super Bowl is more rewarding, in my opinion, because it's harder to get. It's harder to shoot for. And it's just, in my opinion, you can't get to as much Super Bowl if you were a pro football player as you would if you're in the MLB going for the World Series. And I'm not saying that it's easy to get to the World Series in the MLB, because it's not. But you have 16 games a year in football, and you need to win a good 12 of those probably to get to the playoffs. And to get to the Super Bowl, you got to beat the best of the best. And in MLB, you have 150 plus games. You have so many games. You guys have a chance to come back. If you guys are at the bottom of your division, like my team's the Rockies, obviously, Rockies.Cinema. If you're at the bottom of the NL West and you're only 20 games into the season, you have the rest of the season to come back. You can always come back and get into the playoffs. You can go fucking hunt for October, and boom. You can play on way more teams in your life in the MLB than you can in the NFL. You can have a way longer career in the MLB than the NFL, just for the factor that you get fucked up in football. So, in my opinion, I would rather win I would rather win the World Series than the Super Bowl. It's not as rewarding, but I've always been involved in baseball my whole life, and it would just be amazing to win the World Series. Just that. Like I said, though, the Super Bowl is way more rewarding. It's one game as compared to, a 7-game series if you make it that far. So you have more opportunities in baseball to win the World Series, but I still would rather win the World Series. A lot of people would say Super Bowl, like I said, just because it's more rewarding and it's harder to get, and you get a lot more fame from it, but World Series is better. World Series has always been better for me. I've always watched every World Series. I've always watched every Super Bowl, but I enjoy the World Series more. So, that's mine. I might keep doing Q&As not Q&As, my bad. I might keep doing Would You Rathers off the internet, unless you guys post a really good one in the comment section down below. So if you guys have any really good ones, be sure to comment them. I'll be looking out for them. I'm going to try to continue the series for a while. I enjoy doing it. I don't care how much views it gets. I enjoy doing it. So, I'm Rockies.Cinema, aka Pedro, and I'm out. Peace.